Welcome to this deep dive. Today we're really zeroing in on a powerful way to reconnect with potential customers. It's something I know is often a challenge.
Definitely.
We're unpacking how Performance Max campaigns can seriously boost your remarketing efforts. And our discussion is, well, it's partly informed by the work of Ad Expert.
Right, the LA-based agency.
Exactly. They're an online marketing and web development agency in Los Angeles, been doing this for a decade, really focused on driving conversions. They've got specialists, AI solutions, the whole package aimed at results.
Yeah, they know their stuff.
So if you've ever found yourself thinking, how do I get those visitors back, the ones who almost converted? Well, stick around.
Absolutely. That challenge of staying top of mind with people who've already shown interest, it's universal. And what's really exciting now is how Performance Max, especially when you pair it with your search ads, can genuinely change the game for remarketing. Better ROI too.
Okay, let's dive right in then. For anyone maybe less familiar, could you quickly define remarketing, just the basics, and then how Performance Max kind of amplifies it?
Sure.
Yeah.
So remarketing, in simple terms, it's just about reaching out again to people who visited your site but didn't do what you wanted them to do, didn't buy, didn't sign up, that kind of thing.
Got it. Reconnecting.
Exactly.
Right.
Now, Performance Max, or PMax as people often call it, it takes that idea and lets you reconnect across a much wider digital landscape, not just one place.
Right. And a really key part of doing this well is knowing who these people are, right? What they actually did on your site. That's where Google Analytics 4, GA4, becomes so important, isn't it?
Precisely. GA4 is, well, it's a game changer for this because it tracks user interactions almost in real time. You get this detailed picture pages they viewed, how long they stayed, clicks, actions, even the traffic source they came from.
So much more than just a big list of past visitors. You can get specific.
Oh, absolutely. You can slice and dice that data.
Can you give us some examples? Like what kinds of specific audience segments can you build in GA4 to make remarketing smarter?
Okay, good question. Think about cart abandoners, people who put stuff in their cart, but then poof, they're gone, didn't check out.
We've all done that.
Right. So imagine targeting just those people with a PMax ad, maybe offering a small discount or free shipping to nudge them back.
Yeah.
Very powerful. Or high-intent visitors.
Okay, what defines them?
These are people who checked out your pricing page, maybe visited the contact page, or looked at specific service details, but didn't convert then and there. They're clearly interested, right?
Definitely signaling intent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then maybe returning users, folks who keep coming back but aren't quite converting. Each of these groups needs a slightly different message, and GA4 lets you build those distinct lists.
That granularity sounds incredibly useful. Okay, so you build these awesome specific lists in GA4. How do you actually use them in Google Ads? How do you get them talking to each other?
Yeah, that's the crucial connection. And thankfully, it's pretty smooth. First, you obviously need to create the audience segment in GA4 itself. That's in the admin section under audiences.
Okay.
Then you need to make sure your GA4 property is linked to your Google Ads account. It's a standard linking process.
Right, got to connect the dots.
Once that's done, you hop over to Google Ads, go into Tools and Settings, find the Audience Manager. From there, you can import those lists you created in GA4.
Ah, okay. So you pull them in.
You pull them in. And the final step is just applying those lists to your campaigns, specifically your Performance Max campaigns, but you can use them for search too. This integration is what lets you deliver those tailored ads and, importantly, helps Google Ads optimize your budget for conversions.
Okay, that makes sense. So now we've got these super targeted lists feeding into our campaigns. Let's talk more about Performance Max itself. How does it really let us expand beyond just, the standard search ad people think of?
Yeah, this is where PMax really shines for remarketing. Search ads are great, right? They catch people actively looking for something now. High intent.
Sure. Someone typing best running shoes.
Exactly. But Performance Max operates across basically the whole Google network. So your remarketing ads, they can show up on the search network if someone does another related search. They could appear as video ads on YouTube.
Ah, video. Interesting.
Yep, video ads on YouTube. Banner ads across the Google Display Network, those ads you see on various websites. Even in Gmail, in the Promotions tab.
Gmail too. Okay.
And Google Emerty. Discover that fee on your phone, based on interests. And even Google Maps for local businesses. It's about being present wherever that potential customer might be browsing online, not just when they're actively searching.
So it's like creating multiple touch points, keeping your brand visible.
Precisely. You stay top of mind across their entire online journey, not just that one search moment. Some might see your YouTube ad, not click then, but remember you later when when they are ready. It captures those delayed conversions.
Gotcha. Now, PMax isn't just about showing ads everywhere, right? There's some clever tech involved, smart bidding, machine learning. How does that help with remarketing results?
Absolutely. PMax leans heavily on machine learning and smart bidding strategies. Think of Google's smart bidding like having a really, really smart auctioneer working for you 24/7.
Okay, an AI auctioneer.
Kind of, yeah.
Mm.
It analyzes vast amounts of real-time data signals about the user, the context, the time of day, to predict the likelihood of a click leading to a conversion. Then it adjusts your bid automatically.
So it's trying to get the most valuable clicks for my budget.
Exactly. It optimizes your budget towards users and placements most likely to convert based on the goals you set. You don't have to manually tweak bids constantly.
So it's automated optimization. What are some of the key bidding strategies you'd use for remarketing with PMax?
Well, a common one is maximize conversions. If your main goal is leads like form fills or signups, this strategy tells Google's AI to get you as many of those as possible within your budget.
Okay, focus on volume.
Pretty much. Then there's target ROAS, return on ad spend. This is huge for e-commerce. You tell Google, for every dollar I spend, I want, say, $4 back in revenue. It then optimizes bids to hit that profitability target.
Right, focusing on the bottom line.
Exactly. And you can also make, budget and bidding adjustments yourself to guide the AI, maybe valuing certain types of conversions more than others, while keeping an eye on overall profitability. The key is the AI is doing the heavy lifting on bid adjustments and ad placements.
That sounds incredibly efficient. Okay, so let's say someone's ready. They want to launch a Performance Max campaign specifically for remarketing. What are the must-do steps to set it up for success?
Right. Setting it up properly is key. First off, you need super clear goals. What counts as success? More leads, direct sales, just brand recall. Be specific.
Define success first. Got it.
Then, absolutely critical, import those specific GA4 audience lists we talked about. Don't just target everyone who ever visited.
Yeah.
Target those high-value segments.
Use that GA4 data.
Use it. Next, your creative assets. You need variety, good images, compelling videos, different text options. PMax shows ads in loads of formats, so you need assets that work everywhere.
Makes sense. One size doesn't fit all.
Definitely not. Also consider enabling final URL expansion. This lets Google potentially send users to a more relevant landing page on your site than just your homepage, based on their query or profile. Can really improve experience.
Oh, interesting. Dynamic landing pages.
Sort of, yeah. And finally, you can't just launch and walk away. You have to monitor performance, track conversion rates, see what's working, what's not, and be ready to adjust bids or creative based on that data. Oh, and Google might also auto-create some assets to help fill gaps, which can be useful for maximizing reach.
Right, ongoing optimization. Now, we've mentioned PMax and traditional search campaigns. How do they ideally work together for remarketing? Is it one or the other, or both?
Definitely both. Ideally, they play different complementary roles. Think of it like this. Your search campaigns are often the first touch point. They capture that initial high-intent search. Someone needs something now.
Like the AC repair near me example.
Exactly. Search grabs that immediate need. Then, Performance Max comes in for the follow-up. It retargets those same people who searched for AC repair, but maybe didn't convert instantly, across all those other places, YouTube, websites they visit, Gmail.
So search catches them, PMax reminds them.
Kind of, yeah. It re-engages them, keeps your brand visible while they might be comparison shopping or just browsing. And because you're often using the same GA4 audience lists, the messaging stays consistent, building that familiarity and trust. It covers more of the customer journey.
That HVAC company example really clarifies it.
Yeah.
Search for the immediate need, PMax for the broader ongoing visibility to that interested person.
Precisely. It's a powerful combo.
Okay, one last crucial piece. We can have the best targeting, the best ads, but if the place they land after clicking isn't right, it all falls apart. Let's talk landing pages. How vital are they?
Oh, absolutely critical. The landing page is, it's where the conversion actually happens or doesn't. It's the final step.
Make or break.
Totally. So your landing pages need to load fast, super fast, especially on mobile. They must be mobile friendly. And they need a really clear call to action, a button or link that tells people exactly what to do next. Schedule your free consultation. Buy now. Download the guide.
Be obvious about the next step.
Yes. And the content on that page, it needs to match the promise of the ad they just clicked. If the ad talked about a specific service, the landing page better talk about that service prominently.
Alignment is key.
Huge. And if you're going for leads, keep your form short. Ask only for what you absolutely need. Every extra field is friction, a reason for someone to give up. Tailoring the ad and the landing page to that specific audience segment from GA4. That's how you maximize your PMAX results.
Excellent points. So just to quickly wrap up the core benefits then, using Performance Max alongside search for remarketing gives you.
Okay, key takeaways. You should see improved engagement with those already interested folks. That usually means higher conversion rates overall. You get to really leverage that detailed GA4 audience data for laser-focused targeting.
Right.
You benefit from automated smart bidding, which makes your budget work harder, and you get that much wider reach, keeping you visible across Google's entire network. It's about being smarter and broader.
But definitely not a set it and forget it thing, as you said.
No, definitely not. Continuous success means you got to keep refining those bidding strategies, testing new ad creatives, images, videos, text, see what works best, and constantly analyze the real-time performance data to make smart adjustments. It's an ongoing process.
Good reminder. And for listeners maybe in the LA area who feel this is, well, a bit complex to manage, remember Ad Expert, who we mentioned earlier. They specialize in exactly this: Performance Max, search campaigns, improving conversion rates, and ROAS in Los Angeles.
Yeah, definitely worth checking out if you need expert help.
So maybe check out Ad Expert's Google Ads services if you're looking for that kind of support.
Absolutely. And maybe, a final thought for everyone listening based on all this. Considering these insights on PMAX and smart remarketing, how might you start integrating these strategies? How can you use this to better reconnect with those really valuable potential customers are out there browsing the web?
Something to think about. A great place to leave it. Thanks for breaking that all down.
My pleasure. It's powerful stuff when used right.